मेरी चैनल आसवान ग्लोबल में आपका स्वागत है। अगर आप भी इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट बिजनेस करने का या उसके रिलेटेड कुछ भी नॉलेज के लिए आप इधर उधर जा रहे हैं तो आपको कहीं जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। आप मेरी चैनल से जुड़िए। आपको लेटेस्ट इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट रिलेटेड बिजनेस के बहुत सारे टॉपिक के बारे में आपको जानकारी मिलती रहेगी। आप मेरी चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, बेल आइकन को क्लिक करें। आइए हम शुरू करते हैं इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट बिजनेस का कम्प्रहेंसिव ईमेल कोर्स, जो आपको यहाँ पे बहुत कुछ जानने के लिए आपको मिलेगा। Comprehensive email course on import and export. My name is Kaushal Gandhi. I have 20 years of experience in import and export. My company, Aswan Global Private Limited, is doing import and export related trainings and lots of supports to people who want to start import export business. Right? So here we are going to import and export business. Import and export business में the first topic है अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द बेसिक्स ऑफ ट्रेड। व्हाट इज ट्रेड? ट्रेड क्या है? तो ट्रेड इज द एक्सचेंज ऑफ गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज बिटवीन पीपल और एंटिटीज। It's a fundamental aspect of human interaction and the basis of all the commerce. In simplest form, trade involves a buyer and a seller. The buyer gives the seller something of value, usually money, for a goods or services. Right? So this is trade. Definition of trade. Now, in international trade, specifically involving exchanges across national borders, this type of trade has been integral in shaping civilization, cultures, economics through history. Countries often specialize in producing certain goods or services based on the resources and capabilities, and then trade these goods services for others. See, lots of companies have specialization in producing some special products. Like for India, rice is the special product, spices is the special product, honey is the special products, and some regional foods are the special products, like that, right? Now, topic number two, introduction to import and export business. What is import and what is export, right? So, in the terms of international trade, import refers to act as the bringing goods or services into a country from another country, like from abroad to sell them. On the other hand, export means sending goods or services from one country to another country for sale. Import and export business serve an intermediary in this process. They source product from the foreign manufacturers, means import, and sell them domestically. And they find buyers in foreign countries for domestically produced good. That means export. So if like in Middle East, UA is required or Saudi Arabia is required rice, biryani rice, right? So India is the third highest producer of the rice. So what India is giving rice to Dubai, that is export, but Dubai or Saudi Arabia is producing oil. India is asking for oil, so that India is taking oil from Saudi Arabia. So that is import, right? Now topic number third, a role and importance of the import and export businesses in the global economy, right? So import and export business play a pivotal role in the global economy. They help countries take advantage of the principle of comparative advantages, which state that countries should produce and export goods they can produce most efficiently and import goods that others country can produce more efficiently, right? So this business contribute to economic growth, encourage cultural exchanges, foster mutual understanding among nations, and create a wider selection of goods for consumers. They help make rare resources available to different parts of the world and stabilize supply and prices. देखिए, इंपोर्ट एंड एक्सपोर्ट का बिजनेस का जो रोल एंड इम्पोर्टेंस है वो ग्लोबल इकोनॉमी पे बहुत है, एंड इन रिलेशन ऑफ डिफरेंट डिफरेंट कंट्री विथ ईच अदर वो भी बहुत है। लाइक इंडिया ने अभी दुबई से एमओयू किया, एग्रीमेंट किया कि वी विल डू ऑल द एक्सचेंजेस इन इंडियन रुपीज और इन इंडियन दिरहम instead of US dollar. So that is the impact of good relation of the countries because of import and export, right? This is one example. There are lots of terms, key terms for import and export. So here are some of the key terms you will come across frequently in the world of import export. Like first is tariff. What is tariff? Tariff is a tax. Tariffs are tax imposed on imported goods and services to protect domestic industry from competition. For example, India is producing lots of rice. Now, one company import rice from Indonesia or China in very low price. So what India will do? Government will do impact the tariff tax. So the imported good, the price of imported good will match the Indian domestic goods price, right? So that is tariff. Trade surplus and deficit. So trade surplus is when country export more than it imports, then it's called trade surplus. And deficit means इसका opposite. Import is more than export. So trade surplus is good thing, but deficit is bad thing, right? Customs. Custom is the government agency responsible for controlling the flow of good, including animal transport, personal and hazardous items into and out of a country. Custom division होता है इंडिया का, जो पूरे इनफ्लो आउटफ्लो को गुड सर्विसेज के जितने भी आउटफ्लो इनफ्लो है उसको कंट्रोल करता है, वो एजेंसी है. विदाउट कस्टम क्लियरेंस यू कैन नॉट एक्सपोर्ट और इम्पोर्ट एनी गुड. Now freight forwarder. Freight forward is a service provider that arrange for good to be transported from one place to another place via selection of carrier including air, sea and land. Right? So basically the transport agent. Bill of lading. Bill of lading is legal documents issued by a carrier to a shipper acknowledging the receipt of goods for shipment. Right? So carrier is different thing and shipper is different. Shipper is a transporter, right? Carrier is a container provider, is a carrier. So a legal document issued by a carrier to a shipper acknowledging the receipt of goods for shipment, right? Incoterms, international commercial terms, a series of predefined commercial terms published by the International Chamber of Commerce (ICC) relating to international commercial law. Incoterm. Incoterm is basically a payment terms, right? So we'll see more in next chapter, right? Now this conclude module 1 of your course. Feel free to revisit this concept as needed and take your time to digest this information. You read more and more, you will understand. In the next module, we will dive deeper into the mechanics of starting an import-export business, including how to identify profitable products and market. Thank you friends. मेरे चैनल से जुड़े रहने के लिए आप सब्सक्राइब करें, आपको नए नए वीडियो मिलते रहेंगे जिससे आपको आपके बिजनेस के लिए बहुत सपोर्ट रहे. थैंक यू. अगर आपको सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्स करना है तो आप मेरे चैनल से जुड़िए. थैंक यू.